ever dream of venturing off the beaten path? Like discovering a place truly unique.
Mm-hmm.
Well, today we're diving deep into sustainable tourism in Karamoja.
Okay.
It's a region in Uganda known for its breathtaking landscapes and vibrant cultures.
Right.
And it's on the cusp of becoming like a major travel destination.
Yeah.
But how do you ensure that growth benefits the local community and
Uh,
doesn't harm the environment?
yeah, that's the question.
That's where Kara-Tunga comes in.
They're really interesting, yeah.
They're a tour operator leading the charge in Karamoja.
Mm-hmm.
And what's fascinating about their approach
Yeah.
is their commitment to responsible development right from the start.
Yeah, they seem to really get it right.
Exactly.
Like from day one.
And they've just released this really ambitious plan,
Okay.
a Destination Management Plan, or DMP,
I see.
that outlines their vision for sustainable tourism in Karamoja.
So a DMP, that's like a blueprint, right?
It is, yeah. It's like a blueprint for responsible tourism development.
And it's about asking those critical questions early on. Like, what kind of tourism do we want? How can we ensure that it benefits our communities and protects our environment?
Right.
It's about being proactive rather than reactive.
Okay, so let's unpack this DMP a little bit.
Yeah, let's dive in.
One of the things that immediately jumped out at me
Okay.
was the level of collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
This is really cool.
Oh, interesting.
It's not just Kara-Tunga calling the shots.
Mm.
They brought together 32 different stakeholders from within Karamoja to shape this plan.
Wow. 32, that's a lot.
Imagine the conversations,
Yeah.
the different perspectives,
Yeah.
the shared vision.
That's incredibly significant. It really highlights how much they value local voices.
Right.
And understand that sustainable tourism can't be dictated from the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Having all those stakeholders involved from day one is crucial
Yeah.
for ensuring the plan truly reflects the needs and aspirations of the Karamoja people.
And it's not just about like mitigating potential negative impacts. It's about creating something positive and lasting.
Right.
The DMP outlines their vision for what they want Karamoja tourism to look like by 2030.
Wow, 2030. Okay.
Talking long-term vision here.
That's really impressive long-term thinking.
And this brings us to like a crucial aspect of their approach. Sustainability.
Which is essential, really.
They seem to really understand that sustainable tourism is about finding that sweet spot,
Yeah.
where the needs of visitors are balanced with the well-being of the local community and the environment.
As a delicate balance, for sure.
Right. It's not just about throwing together some tours and hoping for the best.
And hoping it all works out, yeah.
And there's this one quote from Kara-Tunga that really stuck with me.
Okay.
I'm gonna read it here.
Yeah.
We want to commit to setting us on the right destination life cycle pathway with the right pace right from the start.
I like that.
I mean, how often do you hear a tourism operator talk about finding the right pace?
It's not something you come across every day, is it?
Not at all.
Especially in the tourism industry.
It speaks volumes about their commitment to doing things differently.
It really does, yeah.
There's an awareness that rushing into things can lead to unintended consequences, environmental damage,
Yeah.
cultural exploitation,
Right.
even tension between locals and visitors.
Yeah, all important factors.
They're playing the long game here, thinking generations ahead.
It's refreshing, isn't it?
And that's really refreshing to see.
Absolutely.
And they're backing up those words with action.
Yeah.
The DMP highlights some of the attractions Karamoja has to offer.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And believe me, after seeing the Discover Karamoja film they put together, I'm ready to book a flight.
It sounds amazing. What do they highlight?
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
From what I've read, they've got like a really diverse range of experiences.
Okay.
Hiking trails,
Right.
cultural immersions.
Nice.
They even have opportunities to learn about traditional nomadic lifestyles.
Oh.
It's about showcasing the depth and richness of Karamoja in a way that feels authentic and respectful.
Which is really what it's all about, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But beyond the incredible landscapes and cultural experiences, what truly sets this DMP apart is its unwavering focus on two key things.
Okay.
Preserving Karamoja's unique cultural heritage
Right.
and ensuring that tourism directly benefits local communities.
And those two elements are often intertwined, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Tourism can provide the resources and platforms to help preserve traditions that might otherwise be lost.
Right. Exactly.
But it has to be done thoughtfully and ethically.
It's got to be done right.
And this is where the right pace philosophy becomes really evident.
Okay. How so?
The DMP talks about prioritizing quality over quantity,
Right.
attracting a smaller number of visitors who are genuinely interested in cultural exchange and sustainable travel.
It's about moving away from that mass tourism model, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
And embracing a more mindful approach.
When,
And this is reflected in the specific initiatives outlined in the DMP.
right, like those USAID-funded eco camps they're developing.
Exactly. These eco camps are designed to have minimal impact on the environment.
How so?
Well, they're built with local materials.
Okay.
They use renewable energy sources.
Right.
And they emphasize water conservation.
Okay.
But it goes beyond just minimizing their footprint.
They're also creating jobs and economic opportunities within the communities, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Locals are involved in every stage of the process, from construction to management to guiding.
Wow.
So the economic benefits of tourism are directly channeled back into the community.
You know, it makes me think about those places that have been overrun by tourism.
Right?
You go there, and it almost feels inauthentic, like the local culture has been commercialized.
Yeah, you lose that genuine interaction.
Totally.
Yeah.
That's not the vibe here at all.
Not even remotely.
Kara-Tunga is actively working to prevent that.
And that's great.
And one of the most inspiring examples of this is their work with the Ike community. The Ike community. Have you had a chance to delve into that part of the DMP?
I haven't gotten to that part yet, no.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
The Ike are a small ethnic group living in northeastern Karamoja,
Okay.
and they have such a unique culture and history.
Mm-hmm.
And what Kara-Tunga is doing with them is just brilliant.
Oh, interesting. Tell me more.
They've partnered with the British Council on this project, and it's all about preserving the Ike's cultural heritage.
It's a perfect example of how tourism can be a force for good, not just economically, but culturally as well.
Okay, so tell me more.
Yeah.
What specifically are they doing?
Well, they're working with the Ike elders to document their oral history, their traditional knowledge, their songs, their stories, things that have been passed down through generations.
Right.
And they're using that material to create culturally sensitive tourism experiences.
So instead of just observing the Ike community from a distance, visitors will have the opportunity to really connect with them. To learn about their customs, their traditions, their worldview.
It becomes this incredible exchange, doesn't it?
Wow, yeah.
Yeah.
Visitors gain a deeper understanding of a culture vastly different from their own.
Right.
And the Ike community gets to share their heritage, preserve their traditions, and benefit economically from tourism in a way that feels empowering, not exploitative.
Which is crucial.
Okay, this is giving me chills.
It's really cool. Yeah.
And it's not just about preserving the past.
Yeah.
It's about celebrating it in the present.
You're talking about the Spirit of Karamoja event.
Yeah.
I read about that.
It does, doesn't it?
Sounds amazing.
So they have this event every year.
Okay.
And it's all about showcasing the best of Karamoja's arts and culture.
Yeah.
Music, dance, crafts, food, you name it.
Wow, that's a lot.
There's this incredible energy,
Yeah.
this sense of pride in their heritage.
It reminds us that tourism can be so much more than just sightseeing. It can be a powerful tool for cultural revitalization and celebration.
Totally.
And for visitors, it's an opportunity to experience a destination in a truly authentic and immersive way.
And that seems to be the overarching theme of this DMP. Authenticity.
Authenticity, yeah.
Kara-Tunga isn't trying to create a sanitized, commercialized version of Karamoja. They're celebrating the region's raw beauty, its vibrant cultures, and its people.
And they're doing it in a way that feels incredibly thoughtful and deliberate.
Right.
They're not shying away from the challenges either.
Look, what kind of challenges?
Well, Karamoja has a history of underdevelopment, limited infrastructure, and even security concerns.
Right.
But instead of sweeping those issues under the rug,
Yeah.
they're addressing them head-on in the DMP.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Tell me more about that.
For example, they're working with local communities to improve infrastructure, roads, transportation, communication networks, not just to cater to tourists, but to improve the lives of everyone in the region.
It's about creating a sustainable tourism ecosystem that benefits everyone involved.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're also investing in training programs for locals.
Okay.
Hospitality, guiding, language skills
Right.
to ensure that the community is equipped to reap the economic benefits of tourism.
And that's a key point, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It's not enough to just say, we want tourism to benefit the community.
Right. You have to put in the work.
You have to invest in the community.
Yeah.
Empower them.
Absolutely.
Give them the tools and resources they need to thrive.
And that's what makes Kara-Tunga's approach so refreshing.
Totally.
They're really walking the talk, putting their values into action. It's not just lip service.
It's so inspiring to see tourism used as like a force for positive change.
Yeah,
You know?
definitely.
Not just as a way to make a quick buck.
Exactly.
They're really setting a new standard for responsible tourism development.
I completely agree.
Not just in Uganda, but globally.
Yeah, for sure.
It makes you wonder,
Yeah.
what if every tourism operator,
Mhm.
every destination
Right.
approached it with this level of care and foresight?
What kind of impact could we have then?
Right. What kind of world would this be?
Exactly.
But it also brings up a question for me.
Okay.
They've got this incredible plan in place,
Mm-hmm.
this vision for 2030.
Right.
But how do they actually measure success?
That's a good question.
I mean, what does a thriving, sustainable tourism industry in Karamoja look like
Yeah. How do you measure that?
in a tangible sense?
That's something they actually address in the DMP.
Okay.
For Kara-Tunga, success isn't just about visitor numbers or profits.
Okay.
They've identified a set of key indicators that are much more holistic.
Like what?
Yeah, what are they looking at?
Give me some examples.
Well, they're looking at things like improvements in local livelihoods,
Okay.
increased income,
Right.
access to education and healthcare.
Got it.
They're measuring the preservation of cultural heritage,
Uh-huh.
the number of traditions being passed on to younger generations, the vitality of local arts and crafts.
Okay.
And of course, they're monitoring their environmental impact very closely.
Makes sense.
Things like water quality,
Right?
waste management,
Yeah.
and the protection of biodiversity.
So it's not just about creating a plan.
It's about walking the walk.
It's about having measurable goals,
Right.
holding themselves accountable,
Yeah.
and constantly evaluating their progress.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Yeah, it's really impressive.
And it's not just up to Kara-Tunga either.
Right.
They see travelers as playing a crucial role in this journey.
And we do, right. We have a responsibility.
Okay, so how can we as travelers be more than just passive observers?
Yeah, what can we do?
How can we actually support sustainable tourism in Karamoja and beyond?
It starts with being conscious travelers, doing our research, and choosing tour operators like Kara-Tunga who prioritize sustainability and community engagement.
Right.
Look for those certifications.
Okay.
Read reviews, ask questions. Don't be afraid to dig a little deeper.
Right.
Yeah,
It's about voting with our wallets,
absolutely.
supporting businesses that align with our values.
Exactly.
But it goes beyond that, doesn't
Well,
it?
it does, yeah.
Like, what else can we do?
Be respectful of the local culture.
Right.
Learn a few phrases in the local language.
Okay,
Ask permission before taking photos.
got it.
Be mindful of your environmental impact.
Yeah.
Conserve water.
Mm.
Minimize waste. And consider offsetting your carbon footprint.
Right.
These small actions can make a big difference.
It really can.
Yeah,
It's about remembering that travel is a privilege, not a right.
it is.
And with that privilege comes a responsibility to protect the places we visit and the people who live there.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
I love that.
Yeah.
So to wrap things up,
Okay.
if you're looking for an off-the-beaten-path adventure that aligns with your values,
Mm-hmm.
Karamoja should be at the top of your list.
It's a beautiful place.
It's a place where you can experience breathtaking landscapes,
Hmm.
immerse yourself in vibrant cultures,
Right.
and witness firsthand how sustainable tourism can truly make a difference.
And if Kara-Tunga's vision is anything to go by,
Yeah,
the future of tourism in Karamoja is incredibly bright.
it really seems like it.
It's a future where communities thrive, cultures are celebrated, and the environment is protected. A future we can all be a part of shaping.
Well said.
Thank you.
And for those of you who, like me, are already itching to learn more about Kara-Tunga and their incredible work in Karamoja,
Yeah, they're doing great things.
we'll have all their information linked in the show notes.
Awesome.
Go check them out.
Definitely do.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep.
Sounds like a plan.